Hello everyone. Today we shall look into a problem where we require different information like name, total visits, and what is the most visited floor and what are the resources used. Here we have the data, okay, where we have the name and what is the address, email, what is the floor of the building, or else you could understand the department, and here you could say the resources which are utilized. So based upon this we need the name, total number of visits that we have visited over there, and what is the most visited floor, and what is the resources used by a particular person, or you could say by that particular name. So this problem we could solve by using CTEs. I will write the query and then explain you. Here we'll create the first CTE. Okay, I'll write CTE1, or I could write with CTE as, and here I'll open the bracket. Here I'll write select name comma floor, and I would like to count the number of floors. I'll write count 1 as floor visit. Okay, from the table, which our table name is entries. Okay, and we'll group by name comma floor. Since it is present in select clause, we have to mandatorily keep it in group by, only then we'll be able to utilize it. And I'll close the bracket of the CTE. I'll put a comma. Okay, and we'll write the second CTE, which is CTE2 as, and again I'll open the bracket, write the second query, which is select. I want all the details from the first, and comma, I'll use the window function where I'll write maximum of floor visit, and I would write over clause partition by name, and I would name it as floor FG, and I would take the details from CTE table. I'll close the parenthesis, I'll put a comma, and we'll write another CTE, which is CTE3 as. Okay, in this CTE3 will bring all the information from CTE2. Okay, and here I'll write where floor visit equal to floor underscore FG. Okay, and I'll close the parenthesis, I'll put a comma. Here we'll write CTE4 as, I'll open the parenthesis. Here we'll write select, we want distinct name comma resources. Okay, and from entries table we could close the parenthesis and then put a comma, and we want the CT5 table as. Here I will write select name. We have a function called string aggregate function where we have this to aggregate all the values which are present in a particular column. What I'll do is I'll write CT4 dot resources. I want to use this resources column from CTE table. I'll put a comma. I wanted to separate with comma, so I'll keep it in single quotations. This is the string aggregate function, and I wanted to group, so that I'll write within group, I'll write order by CTE4 dot name. So this is how I am ordering, I am doing the order by within group for the CTE4 name column. and I will rename it as resources. Okay, this is from the CTE table 4, and I wanted to group by CTE4.name. I'll close the parenthesis. Till here we have created all the different CTEs, where in one CTE we have selected the floor and its count, and in the second CTE we have found out the maximum floor visit, and I have named the column as floor FG. Now wherever my maximum floor visit is there, when it satisfies the condition, I have taken it into the table of CTE3. Okay, and from the entries table I have taken the distinct name and resources, and in CTE5 we have taken the name. I have used the string aggregate function and concatenated all the resources which are present by on the particular name. Okay, based on the particular name, hence it would gather all the resources used by a particular person. Okay, now after this, in order to get the required output, we'll write all the details in a particular order. Here what I'll write is, from the entries table I'll write from entries, I'll give the aliases as E. So in select clause, from the entries table I want E.name, comma, here I can write count1, or total count as total number of visits, right? And here I can write this maximum of the floor details we have mentioned in the CTE. For now I'll write I'll give the name of CTE as C, and I'll mention it in the aliases when I join. Okay, so from that CTE we want floor column, and we'll consider it as most visited floor, and here in the CTE5 table, from this table I'll take this resources. We have named this as resources. I'll take this resources, so I'll write C5 dot like CTE5 we can tell, but I'll rename that column, or you could say I'll give the aliases. I'll write C5 dot resources as resources. So this renaming or aliases I'll give in this joins. I'll join the first CTE which we require is the CTE third table, where we have grouped this data according to the floor visit if it is equal to floor FG. Okay, here what I'll do is join CTE3 and rename it as, or you could give the aliases as C. Okay, on the basis of E.name equal to C.name. So this is the common column where we could check the CTE3 and give the common name. Second join, inner join, is with the CTE table 5, from where we have fetched the resources. Here I'll write C5 on C5 dot name equal to E dot name. We can write either ways, but I believe this could be better way. And finally we need to group by E dot name comma C5 dot resources. So here we could see that first we have created a CTE for the name, floor, and we have counted it, and we did the group by name and floor. Here we have this name, address, email, floor, and resources. So we have grouped by the name and floor, and we have collected the total number of floors. Okay, after that we used the window function of max, and we have found the maximum of floor visit. Wherever it matches, we have created the another table to create the details, and in the fourth table I have mentioned that we have created the name and the resources used. This is the group of name and resources used, and here we have the select clause with string aggregate function, where resources are concatenated and represented. So once I have shown you how to write this select clause based upon the inner join which we have written, and this CTE3 and CTE5 I have shown you here. It is quite simple and understandable. So I'll select this query whole together till the beginning and just execute. Once we execute, you could see that we have two people. Their names are A and B. There are total 3 visits by each of them, and the most visited floor of the first person, it is the first floor. For the second person is the second floor, and the resources used by the first person is CPU and desktop. The resources used by the second person is desktop and monitor. So this is the required data which we want. I hope this we are well able to understand the CTEs. This is all for now. Thank you for watching, and we shall meet in the next video.